And we're back, and literally as we ended this episode and I said we have to play V again, John just goes, not me.
I said pass.
Just nope.
All right, so yeah, Asians with the controls. Plus, I mean, like, he does it better. I think it's just because I also have like that fucking overly loud voice that like I can permeate those headphones no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get that.
I always have an open ear.
That's fair. Also, dude, they were like falling off my head. I just had that weird fucking shaped head. What the hell?
You remember those enemies from Devil May Cry 1? That were like they're pretty much based off the lickers.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I forgot what they
were.
called.
They were the retech. I don't remember what they were called, but they were actually just retextures.
Yeah.
That they did for that game because I mean, obviously, once again, it was supposed to be a Devil May Cry or a re-game.
Yeah, but like check this shit out.
Okay. It's time.
They're like fucking dancing and shit over there.
Ritualistic. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
My ritualistic dance. Oh, do that, dude. Now you got me like, got me thinking about Larry Bird versus Jordan. That that Game Grumps episode. Look at me do my ritualistic dance.
I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm picking up the grapes off the ground.
Oh my god.
You've never watched that episode?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic. Aaron's just actually going manic. he's probably very tired. You ever oh.
It's a hungry boy.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
It's a chunky boy.
A chonk.
Big chonk.
It also looks like it has doo-doo on it.
No, that was his tail.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the crap that was on top of it. It's got like armor on it, right?
Yeah, it's covered in armor. Covered in armor and
yeah,
chains.
for some reason I thought the armor looked like Dooku, but you know. Hello, you're Behemoth. The unstoppable appetite. For a fun fact, I mean, these are some of the inner circle of demons from hell. For those who care about that. You probably are like 3 of you, but you know.
Yeah.
You know, what I do in my downtime is none of your business, you know. What do you do in your downtime? I in fact look up.
I shitpost in. Well, I don't shitpost. I look up shitposts and fucking play video games.
I don't. A lot of my downtime is actually just sitting at the computer, like not even doing shit, just like sitting at the computer. I mean, which is bad. Oh, what was me and Adrian had this talk? He's like, dude, you should probably
go start going out more. Yeah, I'm gonna start yelling at you again.
I mean, I should, dude. I haven't fucking come by and hung out with you, which is as a note, like there was this time period where me and Adrian were hanging out like every other day from work.
Yeah.
And I just like recluse. And given how my schedule's gonna probably end up changing within like the next 3 months, I mean, that'll probably be more of an apparent thing. I think it's just because I have a lot on my plate that I'm like trying to actively deal with and take care of before I can kind of take the time to socialize. Even though it's better for my mental health to socialize, obviously.
I mean, I'm no saint. I should be doing the same.
I mean, dude, dude, sometimes like, and you can attest to it. Sometimes it's like just exhausting hanging out. You know what I mean? You ever like hang out with somebody like you're like there for like 2 hours and someone's like, man, I want to go home.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever do that in your own house? Because I feel like you do.
Yes.
You're like, damn, dude, I want to just go to my room.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, dude, it's rough.
Unless I'm just. Well, I mean, that's usually when I have people over.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to hang out with them. It's just like,
what else is there to do?
No, it's not even that.
Really?
I just don't have the energy for that shit anymore,
dude,
and I hate it.
Dude, I also understand too from your point because I mean, I used to work with Adrian, and I no longer do. Albeit knowing from that place in question, I can understand why you're fucking always exhausted and you don't have the energy to to put forth to hang out with people. It's fucking shitty. Because on top of it, like it's worse when you're one of the people that like you don't care, but you care if that makes sense to people who've ever been at a retail job or just like a job that's on a team. There's nothing worse than when you put forth a lot of effort, more than you'd want to use, because somehow some people are able to get by giving even less.
Yeah.
And you're like, but how?
Yeah. That entire time you're just like big old fuck you.
Yeah. You're like sick. And if you don't do something, you get spoken to. But if the other person does, like they're fine. I think that's like the shittier thing, and I mean that's obviously just big corporations in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we used to be hanging out like all the time, and I can understand given what he does. Like fuck, dude, I'd be fucking worked as it is. I mean, what's it called? My current job. For those who don't know, I work at a thrift store, and my job is to actually sift through the fucking shit that people donate to the store. Well, that job is really crappy when you are, in fact, allergic to pet dander and dust, which are the 2 most common things I deal with on the job.
I don't remember if I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, that mod has to exist. Just Kool-Aid Man replaces fucking.
Oh, bro, you gotta look that up.
It's gotta exist. There's
You
no way
gotta
the
look
next.
it up. You gotta look it up.
Yeah, dude. I don't. If you come over next week while we're recording and you see the Kool-Aid Man, no, I found it, and no, I got it working because I won't tell you. I'll just be like, oh, we're playing vegan. Oh yeah. Oh god. Hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just like it daunts on me, and plus, I mean, it affects my lungs more than anything. That's actually the bigger shitty part about it. So, like, honestly, with the store closing, I'm actually quite happy about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
One, the corporation could go suck a dick because I really don't enjoy them. And I guess that's just like an American company thing, but
yeah, that's fair.
but like just like my lungs will just get better because like nothing will attest to that. People are like, well, I'm your sawdust. I'm like, sawdust is nothing compared to copious amounts of pet dander, black fungus lung, like basement smell everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, picking shit out of the back room, I would much prefer than ever doing this job again. The only reason why I took it was, one, it was a job at the time because I had gotten laid off from my previous gig via email on my birthday. Which,
is that how it happened?
Yeah, dude. 12:41 at night, we had actually gone out for my birthday to celebrate.
Yep.
You know, my buddies Dejan and Gio took me out for my birthday to be like, oh, dude, you got a new job. It's higher paying. You know, it's a shift that's easy. Kind of gave me everything I needed for the Grimoire at the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got an email. I was like, yeah, as of, you know, to today, you are no longer to come into your shifts or whatnot via email, not a phone call, nothing, just a fucking email at 12:34 at night.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Dude, I was really down on myself too because I was like really excited.
Yeah.
You know, there was so much I wanted. I mean, I eventually had to invest that, you know, with this job. You know, we finally made those final upgrades to just recording in general, you know.
Yeah.
Where we came from and, you know, where we are now as far as recording, the process, night and day. I mean,
of course.
Man, dude, and I went back and I watched some of our older recordings. I'm like, the audio quality wasn't that bad. I'm like, I went back and watched some Tavern Tales, and you know, one of the things. Oh, fun fact! I actually learned Ultimate Chicken Horse is cross-play on all platforms, so I can play with somebody on PS4, Xbox, or Switch from the PC.
Word?
Yeah, dude, that's really cool. I was like super excited because like I enjoyed playing Ultimate Chicken Horse with you, Kat, and Sean so much.
And then that time we brought
Jose over. Oh, we got tilted though.
All right,
because some of those player created stages.
Yeah. All right. So you see this, right?
Yeah, I want that. How do we get? Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh, that's not what I expected.
No, he body slams on the fucking root.
Oh, that's so funny, but that was not how I thought he was just gonna rip it open, and there's just a special mission right there that's like very obvious.
Yeah, but
Cool. Nah, fuck it.
Probably I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna look at it to acknowledge it. But whether or not I'll do it,
Ooh, another blue orb.
Yeah,
Done. But yeah, just like seeing where we've come and you know where we were, it's definitely quite awesome to kind of see.
Oh my
and
God.
Also, you know, credit to all the people that have stuck with us, especially to the you know the original homies, you know, Scrabble, Danny, and you know the Nostalgist and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for your always you know supporting us and being very uplifting, especially whenever I chat with you guys, you know, on Twitter and stuff like that.
we appreciate you.
Oh yeah, dude, I appreciate it
Tremendously.
because I mean, for a long time it was Sean doing a lot of the stuff, and I mean, after losing a lot of members, it was just kind of taxing.
Yeah.
Because like originally I was just editing. Sean took care of the thumbnails. I had to switch over to that too. And even still, like, what was it? Like Devil May Cry, still maybe able to. I like how it just didn't want to go.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. You can only. It's weird because you can only do like the teleport like once, then you gotta hit the ground and let it reset.
Weird. Kind of weird that your what's called your combo meter didn't fall off. You just started with an A.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, like going back, also just like kind of losing series was kind of like sad too.
There you go.
That was 20? Really?
It,
Oh, Nightmare just takes care of a bunch of them at once, I'm assuming.
it's kill all the enemies in 20.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. It's less taxing than I thought.
And yes, Nightmare will take care of all the enemies because he does heavy damage.
Yeah. I mean, I was just kind of sad to also like not continue with some series because I know like some people were very excited about them. Cuphead. I mean, I was very sad. I mean, eventually, you know, Danny and Scrabble, they actually went and play them themselves because they finally had their ports over to the Switch and stuff like that.
I keep forgetting they're mostly like Switch gamers.
Well, yeah, Scrabble's moved away from it because I mean, like his DS2 is on PC, which makes sense because I mean,
Yeah.
like Oh,
I mean,
man.
you could play it on the PS4. I mean, Scholar of the First Sin was like 14, like it was like $10 again.
Oh, dude, it was so. I bought it for $7 here on PC. You know, like it was incredibly cheap. I mean, that's basically what the game's worth, but you know.
Yeah, I think that might have been the price on PSN with the last that we just had recently.
I believe it, dude. It's funny, dude.
It's just when I bought it, like a year ago or a few years ago, it was like $11.
Yeah, but I mean that just shows once again how it's reviled, and it's infamously bad. But once again, I say bad in the sense that it's.
Well, I mean,
bad.
It was a flash sale.
It was a flash sale, but on top of that, like it. Intrinsically, the game had a lot of suffering points, so that's why they had to make up the, by reducing it, because you're buying basically like the DLC fixes a lot of the problems in the game. It has some of the best boss fights. Ivory King probably being one of my favorites, and the Fume Knight also being frustrating, but one of the best boss fights for sure. Because the base game lacks a lot of those. I'm trying to think of even what the best base game boss is. I'm not even sure if I have one I care about.
I still never beat the game.
Okay. So the game has its own version of the Ornstein and Smos fight, and it's terrible. By the way, it's like the second lost boss fight, and it's atrociously bad.
I've seen it.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's frustrating. It's better if you co-op it. It's fine. If anything, I recommend it because doing it by yourself is a drag. It's a fucking major drag because like. Your openings are very far and in between, and the way the game's movement functions very similar to Demon Souls. What's called the Nestology is currently going through Demon Souls, which I'm excited to continue watching. He just recently got through Latria. I think the thing I'm the most excited about is to watch Demon King Alant, because that's one of the more intense boss fights that they've never recreated any boss fight like that. Albeit it's got a very benign mechanic. If he grabs you, he takes a level away from you.
A what?
A level.
What?
Yes. A full level he will take. There's never been a recreation of that ever in any Souls game, and that was one of the infamous things about making this game hard. Demon King Alant or False King Alant would literally, if he grabbed you in the most anime fashion too.
Wait, is it the movie does where he like fucking stabs you through the sword and then he just like gets a buff out of it?
No, he takes a full level from you. It's not just a buff. He takes a whole level from you.
That's retarded.
Yeah. But the thing that's kind of cool,
my language.
Yeah, no. But I mean, Demon King Alant, False King Alant, I think is just one of the they've never done that again, which makes sense because that's kind of douchey.
Why can't I turn off my double trigger?
That's weird. Where is Nightmare?
There you go. He appeared down here.
Weird.
I thought I can bust through that wall, and I was wrong.
I thought so too. It looked like it was set up too. But yeah, dude. Demon Souls has its own little bag of beans because, like, so everyone's in the camp within the DS community that we're going to get a remaster of Demon Souls finally.
If we do, that'd be cool because then I get to play the game.
Yeah, dude, especially on here, and also would mean the online community's alive. Therefore, you can do one of the fights.
I would like to hope they balance the game out though, because I've heard
absolutely the game is atrociously imbalanced.
Yeah, I've seen how janky
magic is broken, arrows are broken. Swords suck ass.
Stun lock is
very real. On top of that, I mean, that game also has some of the more artificial difficulty boss fights. Dragon God is probably one of the more. It's this one. Oh yeah, that's very Kool-Aid, man. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Nightmare.
With your dookie hands, I'll never unsee that. Goodbye, buddy.
Dude, the frame rate just shits itself, literally.
Yeah, dude. It's like one of the few things, but it's also because we have to use the HD 60 to record.
Oh no, it would have done that even on console.
Yeah, but that's the main reason. So what's called if we didn't have to use the HD 60, we'd be fine. The HD 60 locks us in at 60 frames, and you can suffer on all dips that you would on 60 frames.
Well, no, but like I'm saying, like that animation.
Oh, I bet. It's just like
no, it's like no matter what you're playing on, it just happens.
It just looks weird.
Yeah, it just looks weird. That's fair.
It's got that what's called the Monster Hunter problem, where the shit in the foreground just looks like it's freaking out the entire time.
Yes,
always, dude. I look at the background, I'm like, what the fuck is happening to this pterodactyl? Hello? But yeah, like we should be getting a remaster, which would be cool. I actually played through the game as the noble, which is, or not the noble, whatever the fuck it's called. Basically, like you're like a king or whatever.
And, we're talking about Demon Souls.
Demon
here,
Souls,
right?
yeah, and it's broken because you can get the ring that regenerates magic, which you don't have if you don't do that, which is really rough. I mean, one of the weapons in the game also is like very intrinsic to that build. Basically, it's a dagger. You attack them, you get back mana, which is huge because casts like spells are fucking broken. Once again, like they didn't learn up until Dark Souls 2 that they needed to do something for magic because magic was very benign and broken.
Yeah.
Because it required nothing. You know, you didn't use stamina. You could dodge.
I hate that.
There we go. Still triple S though. Smoking sexy style. But
I got it again. Fucking Flight of the Valkyries. Here, you want to listen to it?
Your requiem.
You want to listen to it?
yeah, let's listen to it for a quick moment. I mean, I'd eventually hear it on recording, but oh my goodness, this guy's so extra.
Great.
But yeah, so we should be getting a remaster, which is pretty dope, and that'd be exciting because I mean we're not getting Bloodborne 2.
I'm okay with
So
that.
what's it called? Miyazaki had said basically if Sony ever gives them the okay, they will do it. But until then, don't look forward to it. So
And I plan not to.
I am going to. I understand your clout.
Yes.
I don't like. It's a good game. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it sucked or anything.
It's just not for you. That's fine.
It's that and like, I guess I don't really see the hype behind it.
I mean, Gothic horror is also not your big thing, right? I mean, that's a big seller for it. Because I mean, you like Castlevania, but it's not the same, if you know what I mean.
It's not.
Yeah, that's my bigger draw to it. Is I love Gothic horror. I love Van Helsing, and I love Cthulhu Mythos. So that's my big draw to the game. And the way combat feels as opposed to Dark Souls, it's more visceral, visceral in the sense that you have visceral attacks.
Yeah.
But it's also more conducive, and it makes you unlearn everything you know about Dark Souls. That was the big thing when I first got the game, because it was more of a. It would probably have been higher on your list if you played it immediately after of playing, Dark Souls 2, because that's what we had at the time, because DS3 hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
And it was a godsend at the time.
I got my hands on Bloodborne before DS3 even came out.
Okay, but you never played DS2.
No,
So
my first Souls game was Bloodborne.
Yeah, and that is a neat experience, but it is a different experience. My buddy Dejan, he was the one who had got me into the entire Souls series. My first Dark Souls experience was in fact DS. No, it was DS1. It was DS1. I played the Pyromancer at the time, which was also the new setup for DS1. Kind of set you up for success because Pyromancy early on was a shit ton of damage with Fireball. But
yeah, I should just start doing this.
Yeah,
just go on autopilot, guys. I'm gonna read my book.
Yeah, so while we chatter, you know, DS2 was then the one I played the most of, and I had beaten it entirely. You know, beating Vendrick and beating what's her face at the Throne of Wands. Definitely were not as satisfying as things like honestly watching you beat Manus for the first time by yourself was what makes Dark Souls to me, which is overcoming insurmountable odds and frustration, ultimately for a win. What?
It doesn't go like full screen like kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Up, I hit a wall.
And that was one of the most Dark Souls moments I had gotten to witness because it was satisfying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely satisfying.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. I mean, Manus is not the hardest. There's a lot of AI manipulation, and once you got your groove down, you eventually got him down. But
I lost Griffin.
Get back!
I lost my chicken.
Little chicken. And then you've got. I mean, even some like I wouldn't say these kind of bosses like Spectacle Fighters have the same feel as some of the Dark Souls bosses. Demon Souls is like one of the most evocative in it.
Yeah.
You have a boss that's like larger than life. When you get to the final pillar boss of any of the stages, it is an absolute spectacle to see them, because you're like, whoa, you're like, what the fuck is happening? And two, you're like, whoa, this boss is absolutely larger than life massive. And that kind of is a big, awe factor. Then when you finally best them, you're like, whoa, I fucking did it. Gross, those tongues are nasty.
Yeah, I was like, are you gonna kill him, V? Like, you were just kind of sitting there riding him. Yes.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
V is...
Like, you can look at me all you want.
I know what you said.
I heard what I said, and I know what I said.
I knew what I did, what I want. But,
exactly.
Yeah. I'm glad you understood that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, fuck, I lost my train of thought. These games don't like have that same evocative feeling because like the bosses tend to feel bullet spongy, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, they're rather just kind of like take on some hits without like staggering or anything like that. Eventually they do, but I mean like you end up having those sort of moments with the DS bosses. Depending on the weight of the weapon you're using, you can in fact stun like a boss. Mm-hmm. You don't get a lot of hello.
That's nice placement. Very nice placement. It's gross.
Yeah,
it looks cool though.
Yeah, dude. But you get those like aha moments. Like I actually don't want to mention. I don't want to mention much because if we do get DS remastered, I mean that's gonna be a game that I want to have you experience.
Yeah.
Because you know, Demon Souls is the very first. It is the creator of the Soulsborne genre, and you know we've had tons of rips. I mean we have Code Vein now, and we have Remnant. And those are in the vein of, you know, no pun intended, the vein of a Soulsborne game. Nioh is not. Nioh is not a Soulsborne game in the slightest. It doesn't function like one. I didn't use scissors or... Please don't scissor me, Xerxes. But,
What?
that's some South Park for you. You guys, if your minds stretch that far back. And that was sick! You use their own scissors against them? That's so sick.
Did I? I was too busy watching. Like
he like spinned it with.
I'm gonna wait for them to stop attacking.
Let's see if you use it.
Oh no! Wait, they're on autopilot right now.
Oh, time to stabby him.
I'm gonna wait it out.
I think you do it anyway, unless it was like a special one. No, that one you just.
It was a special one, probably because it was on the ground.
That's sick. Yeah, you just kind of like put your cane through it and you flip the scissors and it sliced its head off.
Oh, okay. That does sound sick.
Dude, that was lit. When I saw it, I was like, whoa, that's so cool. You didn't even stab it. You're like, whoop. For my next trick.
Another one of these.
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil anything because like honestly I feel like all the bosses will be like, whoa kind of moment for you. I mean, they're archaic by this point. If the remaster comes out and the controls are tighter, that would be kind of a godsend, but I feel like it would also change the experience because the controls in Demon Souls are trash. The controls in Demon Souls are the worst of the series, not even close. I can complain about Dark Souls 2's silly jump animation all I want because it's absolutely ridiculous. But Demon Souls is everything feels awful. Yeah. So fun fact, the very first experience I had with Demon Souls actually was at Kyle's house. Our buddy Kais, who is a prolific PM player. Yeah, actually, first experience, he's like, this game's fucking hard.
Oh yeah, I remember he did play Demon Souls.
Yeah, he's like, I'm bad at this. This game is hard. You know what's funny? Looking back, it's probably less that he's bad at it. It's more the controls are absolutely archaic and terrible because they are.
I would actually like to see him go back to a Souls game and see
how he approaches it.
Yeah, how he approaches it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that was years ago. That was like right when Demon Souls came out. It was the hot topic at the time. And I mean, Total Biscuit was still alive and stuff like that, and he was actually going over the game like, this game is frustratingly hard, but I love it. If that makes sense, you know, it bred the sadists or the masochists of today. You know what I mean?
All right, let's see where Nico comes this time.
Let's see if you fall asleep this time.
I mean, that's if she takes forever.
The chicken has something to say.
Keep squawking, little chickie.
Little chicken. Cheeky. Oh. You took my cane?
Yep. And he's laughing at me.
Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me? Dude, all these scenes are so extra. Oh, the neon lights turned off. Turn them back on.
Impressive.
My big toe. Impressive.
And they're back on.
Whoop.
Oh boy.
This neon can never die.
Am I going to buy anything?
No.
I just wanted the scene, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
This mission's almost fucking over.
It's the Devil's Sword Sparta. No doubt about it.
Devil's Sword Sparta.
There they are.
There they are doing
And they're
the
gross
rich,
as fuck.
Doing the rich. Oh, it's just like hanging. What is that shitty fucking grin? Nobody. Gross.
I'll be taking.
They were doing that ritualistic dance.
You know your endless worshipping isn't making the Sparta any happier.
No, and neither is you refusing to eat a sandwich.
I swear, you're never gonna.
I'm never gonna let that go.
No, you're not.
He's so emaciated, dude.
I'm just gonna read my book. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. You know,
Dude, he's literally always like, you know what? I need to hang out. I'm gonna hang out at Borders.
I'm gonna hang. No, I'm gonna hang out by the fucking cemetery with a cup of coffee, and read some fucking William Blake. And it's gonna be lit. And I'm gonna have all this fun by myself.
By myself.
You guys can shove it.
Wow. All by myself. Oh, there's a pumpkin. Oh,
That's
that was not a pumpkin.
That was an
hand.
eyeball.
That was an eyeball hand. Hello there. Well. Stabby, stabby. Oh, ow.
Ow.
That was very rude of you.
Gonna read the book again.
Go forth, my demon panther. Beat his ass with your weird tentacle back. And do your metal sonic fucking spin in the air. Good effort, Griffin. Squawk! Yeah, dude. If I was, Huh?
If you were,
you
had something and you lost it.
I had a thought and I was like, wait, why would I want to be Griffin? I'd be a Yago, but a demon of Yago.
I mean, you can shoot lightning.
That's pretty cool. Oh, wow, that was not edgelord enough. Yikers. How are my vegan legs going to get up there?
I mean, he's got Griffin.
Go forth, my Iago slave.
Oh wait, Clive fought Ruth. Forgot.
He seems so weakened every time he does that.
He is super weak.
Yes.
There, you got the sword down.
Got it. What's the properties of that fucking cane?
No one knows.
Okay, so that actually is a thing. That's been boggling in my mind, and I'm glad it's not like a subject. No one's like, it's not even something we talk about. No, we don't know.
We literally do not know.
Hello there, weird fleshy sword.
That's Sparta.
Yeah, dude.
Also redesigned.
Yeah. Because it didn't look like that in
No.
3, like at all. Wasn't a great sword.
No, it was a great sword, but it didn't have like that. You see how like it has like
the
that
ribs.
bone?
Yeah,
it
the
didn't have
spine.
bone. Yeah, it didn't have like a fucking spine sticking out of it.
It seems this sword is still too strong for me.
So close.
I mean, yes.
So close. You got a lot of heart, kid. You really do, but you're a bit of a sissy in the strength department.
Dude, he sounds like Danny DeVito here.
I wish he did.
You have a lot of hot, kid.
I genuinely wish it was.
It was just Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, he was just playing as what was his name in
What, Hercules?
Yeah, what was his name?
What, Phil?
Yeah, Phil. There we go. That looks so cute there. My fierce evil demon. A good boy. Yes. We've
What?
found him, the prodigal son.
Yeah, it's Wacky Wahoo Pizza Man.
Yeah, dude.
It's covered in blood.
He's got that skeleton grabbing his tit. You'll
Wait.
see it.
Wait, what?
You'll see it. Well, yeah, there it is.
Oh my
It's
god.
cuffing the titty, dude.
It's copping a field.
It's copping a real feel. Oh, dude.
I don't even have the words. He's alive. He's alive.
How do you wake your brother up?
Sparta.
You chuck a sword right next to his head.
Dante's presence.
How does one friggin' guy have so much luck, huh?
He's got that full charisma stat. That's how he's got that much luck.
No,
I don't know. I don't know. Like, Dante's lucky, but he's also extremely unlucky at the same time.
Yeah. He uses all his luck.
He's been shot at. He's got motorcycles thrown at him. He's been killed by his own sword like 3 times.
Only you never
Feels real bad. I mean, there was a time that like you'd figure he'd get like all the poon, but I mean there was that time that lady just shot him in the fucking head.
No.
Boo. Yeah, like literally their first meeting, she's like falling off the side.
No,
he catches her.
The first meeting was after he kills Cerberus, and like she shows up. And,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and he says one line, and then she just literally just
Bazooka.
from
Yeah.
the back, and he just rides it.
Yeah, he does the punchline thing.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Woo! woo!
Yeah, fucking.
And then
cutscene Dante.
and then what's it called? Gets shot into the ceiling. And she's like, you know what? He's just gonna stand there, look cool, and then
Oh boy, flashback.
oh, cutscene.
Flashback.
Right when your mom looks just like Trish.
You need to hide.
Other way around.
Oh yeah, right. Trish looks just like your mom. Yeah.
I need to find Virgil. I promise I'll be back. I know this is hard. You must listen to me. Be a big boy. A man. Huh?
Oh God.
If I don't return, you must run. By yourself. Alone. You must change your name.
And how old
Forget
were
your
they
past
here?
and start a new life.
I want to say about like maybe
As
5 or
someone
6.
else.
Yikes. Still incredibly strong. Stronger than a regular 5 or 6-year-old would be. No.
And she bit the dust.
She was just a human.
Yeah.
Oh. My big lips. June 15th.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna shish kebab me.
I know how stubborn you can be. I thought it might be the only way to wake you.
Fair
What
enough.
day is it?
The 15th of June.
I don't know why his sandals bother me
month?
so much, but they bother me so much. I think it's just the way they're set up. I mean, they could be worse. They could be those Velcro sandals,
We gotta get going 'cause that annoying
if you know what I mean.
was making a beeline.
Yeah, it could be those dad sandals, and then grab him and yeet.
Hey, this is my gig. Leave Nero out of this.
If I didn't use the child.
Could defeat yours in. Then I never would have dreamed of using that.
Fair
child.
enough. Dude, I just realized how small these arms really are, and they are fucking intensely
no,
thin.
Legend.
He's a fucking twig.
Yeah, dude. I'm standing by it. This man should eat a sandwich. Just one.
Like he's pure twink.
Yikes.
Oh hey, flashback.
Flashback.
Dante has shorter hair.
Oh yeah, because he's been fucking asleep for like a month.
He's been soaking in fucking blood.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
Witching Devil Trish.
Smells like hot garbage.
Hell yeah. I mean,
She's far
I don't know what else
worse than I thought.
hell would smell like, to be fair.
There's
Well, not
no
really
crime
hell,
in
these
turning
Clypoth
tail V.
roots.
These things
What does
might
it
be
feel
a
like on
little
the
too
feet,
much
do you
for
think? Like,
What, walking on
Yeah,
this?
walking on
Oh,
this.
it's probably super gross. It's
Yeah.
like it's like all right. So like I guess the closest comparison I can probably think of that I've experienced personally, it's like, you know, like when you walk through like a field that after
Oh,
like
it's-
a field
after rain.
a heavy rain.
Yeah,
And it's just
that.
like super muddy, and you're just like,
Except it's not mud, so it doesn't like come on your shoe. You're like, ooh, gross.
First come, first serve on the targets, right?
Music to my ears. Hurry up, Dante.
You know what's funny? Like, Lady was not this happy-go-lucky
with my own eyes.
when you first met her.
Well,
She
no,
was
of course.
very serious and very angry.
yeah, of course. It's also been like 10 years.
Yeah.
10 plus years since that happened. Hey, look, we get to play as Dante. But
Yeah, that's for next time though.
yeah.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of Devil May Cry, we have to buy his abilities, right?
Yes.
Well, thank goodness we have some orbs stored up.
I can't even buy any.
Oh, we're not there yet.
because we haven't played with them yet, so we have nothing available.
Oof. Well, first time we're getting Stinger, that's for damn sure. Well, guys, if you look forward to more Devil May Cry, and I mean, what, we have like 6 missions left?
10.
10. Okay, so 20 missions total.
Like, I was like, what? We're like we are officially halfway
yeah,
through
the
the
halfway
game.
point. Well, guys, if you look forward to the conclusion of the soon-to-be conclusion,
Just don't
Watch.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell,
say hi
spread the
to us.
word, say hi.
Yeah.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Tell me I suck.
Tell me I suck.
I don't know about that one, homie.
But shush.
I don't know
Look,
about
you
that
can't
one.
take the brunt of it alone.
I mean, I'm gonna.
It's a team effort. Shut up.
Fair enough. Well, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.